estate needs, whether buying or selling, we can help. Give us a call today so we can discuss your insurance or real estate needs. Parker Insurance and Realty, 265 South Macon Street, 427-9345. That's 427-9345.
Are you thinking of selling your home or business? Hi, I'm Gloria, and as a realtor, I know that getting rid of the clutter in your home is one of the best ways to help sell your house quickly. At Jessup Premium Storage, our family-owned company provides a convenient and secure building for all of your storage needs. We now offer outdoor covered parking for that antique car, boat, or RV. Due to our recent expansion, we offer units that range in size from as small as a bedroom closet to as big as a one-car garage. All of our units are inside and climate controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage.
They're cool, clean, and secure.
This is Sammy Dixon at the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear. If you haven't had a chance to come see our new state-of-the-art showroom, then there's no better time than right now. While you're here, take advantage of huge savings on new Ford trucks. Get more than $10,000 off from select new F-150s while they last. You must hurry. They're going fast. Over $10,000 off on the best-selling truck in America for 39 straight years. You can also take advantage of money-saving low interest rates on new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Our new bigger showroom means more inventory, and that means bigger savings for you. Come to the house at Good Service Bill and buy from Mike Butch Ford, and we'll give you 5 free oil changes while in 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty.
If you're looking for an incredible deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle from the dealer who has always put you first, stop the search. Call the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear.
This is Sammy Dixon saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business.
All right, 2 minutes after 8 o'clock, 105.5 FM, WIFO FM in Jessup, and it is a Tuesday morning, 8th day of March. Butch Hubbard here with you on the Big Dog. Beautiful day today, sunny today, high today near 81. Sunny today, high today near 81. The autumn overdose at 10.4 feet and just barely falling. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup. Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear. And we got some special guests in the studio with us this morning from Coastal Pines Technical College. We're going to talk about 2 different career paths folks can take out there that after talking to these guys out there in the green room this morning that they are in need of these type of skills out there. When we say they, we mean the employers out there. The owners of businesses need these 2 type of skills out there. We've got Fallon Wyatt from Brunswick. Good morning, Fallon.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Can you get close to the mic, please? There you go. There you go. Fallon Wyatt's in here this morning from Brunswick, and you teach what with Coastal Pines Technical College?
Commercial truck driving.
Commercial truck driving, okay? Commercial truck driving, and as we well know, back when it used to be Omaha Technical College and then Omaha Tech Institute before that, the truck driving, if you wanted to learn that with the technical college here in town, you went to Baxley.
Yes.
But I understand from talking to you, there's 3 locations that folks can go to now to learn how to be a truck driver through Coastal Pines Technical College. Is that right?
That's correct. We have one in Waycross, we have one in Golden Isles, Brunswick, Georgia, and we have the one that was in Baxley that's still there.
It's still there. And we were talking out there in the green room, and you said that there is a need, a big need for truck drivers here in this country. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. It will continue to grow as demand continues to grow. They're expanding the ports along the coast, and that's going to create more cargo coming in and out from the sea, and the need for truck drivers is only going to grow. It's growing every day. It's
growing every single day out there. And, you know, you always see these ads on the back of these 18-wheelers out there, you know, about, you know, if learn to drive, we'll teach you, you know, all this kind of stuff. And so they're almost like driving billboards for these companies out there talking about the great career that folks can have in truck driving.
Yes, sir.
And, of course, you were talking about the ports, the Savannah port, the deepening for the super tankers to come in. Of course, the Brunswick port continues to expand. You cannot move those products from there to the individual towns without those truck drivers and, of course, trains. But trains don't go everywhere, so truck drivers have to take it up to the back door.
That's right. You never see a train pulling into the parking lot at Walmart and start unloading. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen that way. No. Years ago here in Jessup, you'd see that downtown Jessup, folks going down there unloading stuff from the train, but you don't see that anymore. And so tell us, what does it take to become a truck driver? What do folks have to learn? How long does it take? And what kind of process can they go through at Coastal Pines Technical College to learn to be a truck driver?
Well, you have to be at least 18 years old. You can get a license at 18, but you can only drive in the state that you're licensed in. But when it comes to getting into our program at our college, the first thing that you would have to do is go to admissions, submit a $24 application fee, and they get you started from there. They will send you the financial aid, see if you qualify for the HOPE grant, and if you qualify for the HOPE grant, you are automatically qualified to get SWIG, which is a benefit given by the governor. He implemented it. It's an extra $1,000 award to anybody going into the truck driving program or the nursing program or early childhood development.
Mm-hmm. It's called getting what now?
SWIG. We refer to it as SWIG, but it's Strategic Workforce Development.
Okay, all right.
And when it comes down to it, once they clear admissions and financial aid, all the thing they have to do is talk to me so I can advise them and register them for courses. And then all I've got to do is come back and pay the registration fees and start the class. The classes are 7 to 8 weeks long.
7 to 8 weeks long to become a truck driver through Coastal Pines. Okay.
That's right. And if you are HOPE grant qualified, it's only going to cost you about $450 out the door. That's everything from the $24 application fee to getting your permit, physical, drug screen, all of it. That's out the door.
So a person can learn to become a truck driver and back them big old rigs up with 2 inches on each side with 8 weeks of training.
Yes. Yes. And
I need to take that just to learn to back up my, other stuff. I'm back and forth, back up and back. But in 8 weeks, a person can go out there and be licensed to be a truck driver. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And when you're done, when somebody goes through our program, when they're done with it, we license you. You don't have to go somewhere else to be tested by the Department of Driver Services. We have 2 examiners as part of the technical college. One is Larry Gerald in Baxley, and I myself am an examiner for the Department of Driver Services. So you test out here with us. I test Larry's students. Larry tests our students, and he and I both, we split the ones from Waycross.
Okay.
So these people who are tested for their license at the end of the course, generally they've met us before.
Right.
So we're not quite as nervous taking that exam because it is a 2-hour exam.
2-hour exam to take it at the end of the course there. Fallon White here from Brunswick. He is over the truck driving courses that you can take at Coastal Pines Technical College.
And I would like to add, please, you don't have to have a high school diploma to go through our program.
Okay.
You don't have to have a GED. The only thing you have to do is be able to go down there when you go to admissions and they send you the financial aid. At some point, they should talk to you about taking a compass test, or they will exempt you depending upon your educational background.
Okay.
If you've taken any college credit courses before, you're probably going to be exempt and you won't even have to take it.
Okay.
But it's just a simple test to see if you understand the simple math associated with the course, and you can read our textbooks. That's all.
Okay. And so that all goes in there. Now, I'm sure you probably have a wide age group of folks taking truck driving through Coastal Pines, don't you?
Yes, very, very wide range. We used to have Youth Challenge Academy students from Hinesville who are 18, but I've had somebody, 74 years old with 3 master's degrees come through, and at one time we had a plastic surgeon.
Just got tired of that and wanted to do something else, huh?
They got money and they just got bored.
Just got bored.
Something else. Yeah, see what it was like.
I've known some retired folks around here in Jessup that have driven trucks for different local businesses that we're friends with,
Yes, it's a wonderful way to supplement your income if you're retired.
Yeah, give you something to do, learn a new skill, be one of those big 18-wheelers out there or whatever the case may be. Now, let's talk about the career opportunities of being a truck driver. Tell us of what people can choose from driving local to overnight and things of that sort.
Yes, we've had a lot of graduates that were hired by McKenzie Tank Lines here in Jessup. And those people are home every night if they're lucky enough to get on, because And when it comes to like McKenzie Tank Lines, their drivers get home every day. They don't lose a lot of drivers. They maintain their equipment. They're safe. And so they don't lose a lot of drivers. We are governed by an advisory committee that's made up of people from the industry. Right now on our advisory committee, we have Warner Enterprises, Comcar Industries, which is a group that's made up of 4 different companies.
Right.
Schneider National, Averitt Express, and they come and they look at our program, they look at our textbooks, they look at what we're teaching. They tell us if something we're teaching is getting out of date and should be updated. And so they know that we're producing a fine quality graduate. You know, we're not just teaching what we think they should know. We're teaching what the industry is demanding.
But we've always found out when we've talked to the different folks and department heads and professors and teachers and things of that sort from Coastal Pines, is y'all got a very good track record in placement for your graduates. And I guess it's the same thing in truck driving, especially since there's a big need for them.
Yes. One of the biggest questions we have is if there's something in my background, you know, should I shy away from that occupational field? And I tell people, whenever they ask me that, they say they got something in their background or either, you know, something on their motor vehicle record.
Right.
I tell them, don't listen to me, don't listen to admissions, don't listen to the college. Take some time and take some of these books that have all these employers that want to hire you and just call around and find out if you feel like, you'll find out from the companies what your prospects look like.
Okay. And y'all have a lot of different companies that y'all work with. You talked about McKenzie Tank Lines, but what are some of the other companies that you can place your drivers with?
Just name them. If they hire graduates from any type of training, they will hire our students.
Okay. All right. The truck driving courses there at Coastal Pines Technical College, you can take them in Baxley, Waycross, or over in Brunswick at the Golden Isles campus over there. And let's just say average. What is the average income of someone starting off in truck driving with a good company? And then what are the prospects of making more as time goes by? Is that possible? They're always just looking for that younger, cheaper driver.
No. The salaries do vary. It could be anywhere from $35,000 a year your first year to $50,000 your first year. Dot Foods is now interested in our students in Baxley again, and they're offering $50,000 for the first year, and they'll guarantee that $50,000.
Dot Foods
out of Idalia.
Well, usually if you pay that kind of money right there, you're going for the cream of the drivers,
yes.
right?
And I warn the students, you know, if you go to work for Dot Foods, you're gonna earn that money,
right?
Because you're going where the food is.
It's everywhere.
You're the truck. I tell the students that you make your money driving down the highway because normally you're getting paid by the mile,
right?
But you earn it when you travel off the interstate into the towns. And Dot Foods does that regular.
Yeah. Well, you've got to get to where the food's got to go.
You've got to have some good drivers.
All right. So anywhere from that to start off with, and then I guess a lot of these companies do have benefits and stuff like that if you get on with a good company.
Yes.
Just from what you're saying here, that these really good companies out there want to take care of their drivers because they don't want that turnover.
That's right. They don't. And good insurance. You have all the benefits. 401. A lot of them have 401k, retirement plans, all that. As a package. They don't want to lose their drivers.
All right. So Fallon White here this morning from Coastal Pines Technical College talking about the possibility of maybe you or someone becoming a truck driver. All you got to do is to check with them out there at Coastal Pines, talk to them about the courses. In 8 weeks, you could be licensed, certified, and ready to go and have a new career there driving that big old 18-wheeler either locally or on the road.
Yes, a lot of our students are already pre-hired. Before
they even get out.
Yes.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
They already have jobs already lined up.
Yes, sir. The growth industry is truck driving.
In this state, yes.
In this state. Okay, Fallon. Okay, let's move over to your cohort there. Shelly Davis, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right, let's talk about another a program out there at Coastal Pines. Which program are you involved with at the Technical College?
I'm with Automotive Collision Repair.
Automotive. And how long has Coastal Pines been teaching automotive collision repair?
I've only been there since January, but it's been around a while.
So it's been around a while. So you teach folks. Tell us exactly what you teach your students.
Well, right now we offer a diploma, and we also offer 3 certificates, which would be Automotive Collision Repair Assistant 1, and that would be Introduction to Collision Repair and the Fundamentals of Welding and Mechanical and Electrical Systems 1 and 2. And we also offer a Automotive Collision Repair Assistant 2. That would be the Foundations of Repair and Major Collision Repair and Major Collision Replacements.
Okay.
And we also have a certificate for refinishing, and that would be Intro to Auto Painting and Refinishing and Painting and Refinishing Techniques.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what's the diploma one? You said got certificates. The diploma are more entailed. I mean, what is
Yes,
that?
sir. The diploma would consider all three of those certificates.
All three of them. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the job prospects for folks who wants to go into the body business?
Well, people's wrecking every day. You know? So it's pretty much like truck driving. It's an occupation that'll be around for forever.
Okay, so you look at all the body shops around and so forth, and I guess they're in need of these folks to have these certificates or diplomas all the time?
Yes, sir, they are.
Okay. And so tell us how long does it take to get one of these certificates or all three, which make a diploma?
The diploma would be like a 2-year program.
2 years, okay.
Yes,
all right. And the certificates, how long?
Well, there's each one's
A different length?
Could be different lengths, yes, sir. Anywhere from 1 semester to probably 1 year.
Okay, for each.
Depends on
Okay.
how
which one it is and how much.
full-time or part-time student.
Okay, so let's say that a person does get one of these certificates, or let's say they go, for the full 2 years, the diploma. What's the next step for them then? Who do you work with in terms of trying to help find them jobs if they get a diploma in auto body repair?
Well, we have different committees, and we like to work with the body shops and, keep in touch with them and see which one's needing some help, and we send them a student and kind of prepare them for that job that they'll be.
Okay.
And
you're out of Waycross. Is that where it's taught?
yes, sir. That's the only course that teaches collision repair from.
All right, so the only campus here in this area, Coastal Pines Technical College, that teaches automotive body repair is in Waycross.
Yes.
And so it could go anywhere from a certificate for 1 semester to a year to 2 years for a full diploma. And what are the let's say the starting average income for someone starting off with a diploma at a body shop somewhere in this area?
It's hard to say. Anywhere from, it should be, your mid-20s to, 30,000 range.
Okay, to start off. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And then you can build up from there?
Yes, sir.
You see a lot of these folks that start off like that and eventually getting their own body shops or something like that?
Yes, sir. There's been quite a few.
Quite a few?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you constant in need? Do you have enough? Are you filling up your classes? Do you need more students to go into the automotive body repair business?
Yes, sir. We've actually we have a decent sized class right now, and we just keep wanting to grow.
Okay. Now, do you get all age groups there, or is it mainly guys in
yes, sir.
the
We
20s?
Actually they've started dual enrollment with the high schools.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone in high school can actually sign up with their high school coordinator and take my course.
Oh, and take your course also.
And they get credits for college courses and high school courses.
All right. And so, what would you say that your average student is? In the 20s, 30s? It seems like it'd be a mostly male-dominated
yes, it's mostly male, and right now I'd say, late teens and early 20s.
Okay, is how most of them start.
Yes.
Okay. And do the folks can they apply here locally in Jessup at the technical college, or do they have to go down to Waycross to do this?
They should be able to apply here locally, I would think.
Okay. And so, when does your next class semester begin, y'all? I mean,
May the 16th.
May the 16th. Is that summer?
Yes, sir. That's summer.
The summer.
And we're starting sign-ups now.
Okay, starting sign-ups right now for May 16th for Coastal Pines Technical College for all classes, right?
That's right.
For truck driving and for body repair and all the other ones.
That's right.
Okay, so they can just get a hold there. May 16th coming up pretty soon, a couple of months.
That's right.
All right. So you say you've been there since January. Were you in the private business there for a while in auto?
Yes, sir. I actually went to school there myself.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir. And
okay.
Got the diploma.
Uh-huh.
And I've worked at several different body shops in Waycross. and then finally got a chance to teach at Coastal Pines, and so I took it.
Okay.
And
you enjoyed it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what kind of vehicles do y'all work on? Do y'all just go down there and get a junk piece from somewhere and start working on it? I mean, how do y'all find the vehicles to work on there?
Well, right now the students bring in, whatever they want to. If they have a truck they want to paint, they'll bring it in and we'll paint it. It's easier to be a student to get something painted because we stay pretty busy with their stuff.
Okay.
And we do some off the street work, but mainly you have to get with a student to get it in.
Okay. All right, folks. We've got Fallon Bryan here this morning talking about truck driving careers. We got Shelley Davis in here from Coastal Pines Technical College talking about automotive body repair. Two different areas that folks can take a look at there, along with all the other different programs and certificates and diplomas that y'all have at Coastal Pines Technical College. There's a bunch of them there, and we're just mighty proud of having the technical colleges in this area. And I know that a lot of folks have gone through there and do a great job in teaching, training, and then going the next step, which is helping folks find those jobs. So just saying good luck as the door hits them on the way out. Y'all help find them jobs. Sure. Bob, any questions or comments for our guest this morning on truck driving or Coastal Pines or automotive body repair?
Jobs, they find people jobs. So if you look for a job, take the class and then they place you in a job. So that's good stuff.
Okay.
We have to have the absolute lowest costs of any truck driving program probably in the state.
Do you?
Yes, because if somebody graduates from the GED department, last I heard, they were also eligible for a $500 voucher.
Okay.
And that would cover the rest of the cost of the program. For somebody like that, it would be free.
Okay. Basically free, because you said $450 and $500 would take care of that.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming in, driving in from Waycross, driving in from Brunswick to talk about y'all's different departments you have there and what y'all teach at Coastal Pines Technical College. Good luck in finding good students and then helping them find jobs, okay?
Sir, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
All right. We'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Join us at the 4th Annual Barbecue for a Cure, benefiting Wayne County's Relay for Life event. The team from Wayne Memorial Hospital will be selling Boston butts at $25 a piece or a slab of ribs for $20. Tickets are on sale until March 17th. Cash or check accepted. To secure your tickets today, call 912-530-3118. Buy your tickets for these delicious Boston butts and ribs by March 17th. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
All right, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup, world famous Butch and Bob Show for this Tuesday morning, 8th day of March. And Bob, always impressed with the programs they have there at Coastal Pines.
So their track record placing people in employment is second to none. That's right. That's what's, everybody, all the programs come here, they tell you if you take their course, they're able to find you a job. So that's pretty impressive. Not many colleges guarantee that like they do. They don't guarantee it, but I mean, but their track record and their record at placing people in employment is
right.
Way up there.
All right. Just set it down there on the desk out front and we'll get it when you go there. All right. He had borrowed a cup for some water. All right, the county council met last night. What did you take from that, Bob? What should folks really know about that?
I don't know.
Don't sit there and shake your head and say, this is a talk show. All right, so you said they voted 3-2 to take a look at zoning, correct?
3-2 to revisit the zoning issue.
Revisit the issue again, okay.
It's forming a committee, which they've already done years ago. So, they said they'd like to find some of those people that were on that committee before, but I don't think you're going to be able to get them to volunteer because I know many people on that committee, and I told that horror story.
Oh, yeah.
Those people met for hours and hours and hours and hours and had a contract, and not a contract, but had the zoning ordinance in place, and it never came to a vote. Right, so
didn't get voted on.
Never got voted on, so they're going to revisit that again.
Okay.
And they're going to put each commissioner's going to appoint 2 people. They didn't do that last night. They're going to do that to the next meeting. And plus the 2 commissioners, Mr. Hickox and Mr. Roberts, are going to sit on the committee. So we'll see where that goes.
All right. Well, it's nothing that's going to definitely happen, of course. It is something they're going to take a look at again to see if it can help with some of these situations that we've seen come up against. And I know through talking to some of them, they're interested in trying to overcome some of the fears and doubts and concerns that folks have about zoning and see if they can get those questions answered and see if it is a good thing for Wayne County. If it is, then good. If not, then it won't go through. So, but at least they're going to visit it again, right?
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
That's what the vote was, 3-2. And they had a 4-1 vote to hire an attorney from Savannah to look at the contract between Wayne County Republic. Despite the fact that the local attorney's already given his opinion, and now the ACCG attorney has the same opinion as the local attorney. So it'd be interesting how all that plays out. You know, okay. If you hadn't heard Mike Roberts' comments at the meeting, right, you should hear his comments because I had that conversation with the city commissioner who made the comment, well, I don't care what it costs. Well, I said, I don't want to hear politicians say I don't care what it costs. I want to know what exactly it's going to cost because you're talking taxpayer dollars. You know, like they said, the county's not in good financial shape. They're already borrowing $4.5 million a year. They just got rid of an attorney that was in lawsuits that they said they couldn't win. So that's what Mike Roberts says. Our track record of getting in lawsuits isn't very good. So it's going to be interesting how it all plays out. Interested in taking the tour tomorrow to the landfill. And like I said, Mr. Lake was in here last Friday. He invited me to go out there, so I'm going out there with the other elected officials tomorrow. So
okay.
Looking forward to that visit. And again, the meeting with the Corps of Engineers set for March 16th. But like I said, the local attorney that they just hired has looked over the contract, gave his legal opinion. They didn't like the legal opinion. ACCG's opinion's the same. They don't like that opinion, so now they're going to hire another attorney. But like I said, any attorney can, it's like these expert witnesses in court. You can pay witnesses to testify however you want them to testify. So I'm sure you can find an attorney that say
how much. Fine, say what you want them to say.
Yeah, I mean, if you pay enough, they'll say what you want them to say. You know, so I don't know.
I just know this is an important enough issue to the folks here in Wayne County that most Wayne Countyans are willing to do whatever it takes to keep, tons and tons of coal ash being dumped in our backyard. I mean, that's that important of an issue that I think the Wayne Countyans will say, hey, this is about now. It's about our future. It's about our kids' future, our grandkids' future, and we've got to, overturn every single rock that we can do to possibly keep tons of coal ash from coming into Wayne County on a regular basis. So we'll see. There's a lot of pressure on this commission and the officials here in Wayne County to stop this. There really is. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens and which way it goes. And it'll be interesting to talk to you Thursday morning to see what your thoughts and feelings are about looking at the landfill out there. Broadhurst is what I was trying to think of. Broadhurst landfill. Yeah. Okay.
I think the last time I was out there at landfill was when they first had the landfill come in back in '94, I guess it was. So it's been a long time since I've been out to. But that's not going to change anything. The battle's still ongoing.
Yeah, it's not what's there now; it's what's going to be there in the future.
Yeah, I mean that's the question. How do you battle it? And they said, but hopefully they can battle it without a court battle.
Well, let's hope so.
Because court battles going to become very, very expensive. Like I said, our track record of court battles isn't very good.
Very good. So why don't we do some? I just know there's a lot of pressure out there. Folks do not want the tons and tons of coal ash on a regular basis being dumped in their backyard and possible, getting down into the aquifer and into the water and harming the quality of life here in Wayne County. So the commissioners, I feel, are trying to do whatever they can to do that, and we'll see which way it goes. You don't know. You just don't know. And then we got the meeting coming up with Republic and the Corps of Engineers next week. Is that correct?
The 16th.
16th. And so that's coming up next week to see what happens there. I just that's the talk around town. Folks don't want it here, and they want to do whatever it takes to keep it out of here. Is that kind of the feeling that you get, Bob?
Yeah, if they want to fight it, but I'm not sure there's a lot of Wayne counties out there that don't want their tax bills being raised either. The caution is, like I said, your county government's not in great financial shape. They're already borrowing $4.5 million a year to operate. Like Big Tom said yesterday, only one bank's doing that. All these other banks are not borrowing or not loaning government money. So if that one bank that is offering that tax anticipation note opposite side next year, we're not going to do it either. Guess what? Like I said, you'll hear those comments tomorrow. You have to shut the county down because they're not operating in good financial shape. I mean, there's like Mike Roberts said, every dollar we spend, you have to watch where your dollars are.
You have to watch them bucks.
How expensive is this going to get? You want to, you're going to turn around and say we're going to raise the county digest 3 mills, then you see riots in the streets as well. So it's a balancing act. Like
No doubt about that.
What you hope is calmer heads prevail, and you can do this without, like I said, I still think you have to wait and see how that meeting goes on the 16th, and more information will be presented at that time.
Right.
But
yeah.
I said from day one, the problem they've got is the federal government. They said it again last night. EPD and the federal government have stated that coal ash is no longer toxic and has to go in lined landfills. That's the issue. And then the Republic's got a contract that says they can do what they want with that landfill. And you've got the local attorney saying it's a binding contract. You got the ACCG attorney saying it's a binding contract. I said, I'm sure you can find any attorney to say, well, no, it doesn't. So, like I said, that's why you have different opinions with lawyers, and that's where those.
Well, you got different opinion with judges. You can take a look at the Supreme Court, and they'll vote 5-4. You can look at the state Supreme Court; they can vote 5-4. 4 judges thinking it one way and 5 the other. It's just according. But I know that some of the county commissioners want to get with a contract. Lawyer who specializes in that, because you do have lawyers out there that specialize in contracts, some in land, some in taxes, some in corporate law. That's where their expertise lie, and I just know that they're getting a lot of pressure from Wayne County and saying do what you can to get this stopped. And perhaps maybe if it does have to go to court, maybe we can get the counties around us and down below us to help with us, because it's going to affect them just as much as it will us. But it is a very touchy issue and a very explosive issue for so many people involved. But as we've talked about here on the air, I haven't found one person yet who said, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let them dump out there. Have you?
I said, I haven't seen anybody just jump up and down saying, bring it in.
Even though it does bring in money to Wayne County, no one's saying, let's do it.
Like I told Mr. Lake and then Friday, if they want to see a battle, they'll see one on the 16th, because it's a very volatile issue, and a lot of people are concerned about it. So yeah, but we'll see how it plays out. But the commissioners are warning, it's going to be interesting.
It'll be interesting, and as you mentioned,
they said they used to borrow $6.5 million a year. Now they're down to $4.5 million a year, and they want to lower it past. They couldn't do it this past year because the former county administrator forgot to put $500,000 stuff in the budget, so they couldn't lower it all this past year. So it just becomes a financial issue. How much can you do?
How can you actually spend a lot of things you want to do, but just ain't got the money for it, right?
It'd just be interesting to take a survey. Everybody says they want to fight it, but if they cost your tax bills are going up a bunch of money, a lot of people, just like they said last night, a lot of people can't afford it. I mean, we're taxed about as high as go look at Rhines County from so not a lot of people happy with the tax bills they're getting now. They start trying to increase their tax bills.
People go say, I don't want that.
There might be another side of the story.
Let's see, which one do I want? I want my tax cut. I don't know. Maybe there's other ways to get funding to help fight it. But of course, also some of the problems with the tax situation is tax bills have been getting out so late every single year, and perhaps maybe if they get out on time and most of that tax money comes in at the beginning of the year or the big end of the year like it's supposed to, that maybe they won't have to borrow so much also.
And we haven't heard anything about the flip of money. We keep skipping.
Yeah, where's our flip of money?
In a prayer. Haven't seen that money either.
We want that money too.
Maybe that money will fall in the sky one day.
Yes, sir. We just step out there and bags of cash will come start falling from the sky from planes from Atlanta, right?
Yeah. So, I don't know where that money's at. They've had many meetings in Atlanta. Supposedly it's going to be resolved, but it hasn't been resolved yet. So
they're trying to resolve that without going to any type of litigation.
That would definitely help the cause, because you're talking millions of dollars. We're supposedly owed, but I haven't seen dime one as of yet. So still keeping our fingers crossed that one day the fairy will bring us our millions of dollars and we can all have a Merry Christmas.
That's right, because it's our money.
That's what they claim.
That's what they claim. Okay, Bob.
I haven't seen it yet. If it's our money, where's that?
It's up in Atlanta, and the coffer's up there, Bob. They took it. They're not sending it back like they were. Some folks in the county government and other areas says they're supposed to. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, Bob. Have a good day. You got a ball game today, right?
Ware County.
Coming here to the boat, right?
Yep, 6 o'clock.
All right. All right, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. World famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Bridge Ford and Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty, located on Macon Street in downtown Jessup, across